Good morning, my dear students. Let us move to this our once again grammar part. In my previous classes, Unit A, language use, in that part, in workbook we have Unit A, B, C, D, E. In that first unit A, articles, prepositions, verbs, subject verb agreement, word order, correction of sentences, question forms. So, today let us see this question forms. We have 7 in this unit A, language use, 7 section. We have already, I have finished 6 in this part, unit A, and 7th one here, question forms. So, overall in this unit A, you will get nearly 18 marks from this unit A. You will get it what 18 marks. Articles 2 marks, prepositions 2 marks, verbs 4, subject verb agreement 4. See, verbs 4, subject verb agreement 2, word order 3 marks, correction of sentences 2 marks, question forms 3 marks. So, approximately 18 marks you are going to get from this unit A, from that part 18 marks you will get. So, in this 7th one, unit A, 7th one, question forms. So, it is also very important this question forms in grammar, and we have some 3-4 types of questions in English, how to form types of questions in English grammar. First one, today let us see this asking yes, no questions, yes or no questions. See how to form types of questions in English language. Question forms. In this question forms, today let us study this asking yes, no questions. It is very important. Then we have asking WH questions, asking question tag, asking negative questions for confirmation. Some 4-5 essential types of questions in English grammar we can see. But in your workbook, first in this question forms, page number 24 to 27, we can see question forms, page number 24 to 27, and the first one is what? Yes or no questions. So, yes, asking yes or no questions. Already it's a definition. Here I have written definition. If you know definition, then easily you can do yourself in your what? Workbook, in your workbook. Let us see. So, here in linguistics, in grammar, yes, no question, yes, no question, formally known as a polar question. See, polar question, normally known as polar question, or a general question is a question who expected answer in one of two choices. See here, two choices. In linguistics, yes, no question formally known as a polar question or a general question whose expected answer is one of two choices. Answer is one of two choices, any one. One that affirms the question. Yes. See, one that affirms the question and one that denies. Denies means no the question. Remember, please remember that one that affirms the question and one that denies the question. Yes or no question. So, that is what here. Yes, no questions, formally known as a polar question, general question, is a question whose expected, what expected here? Answer is one of two choices. One is affirms the question. Affirms is nothing but yes. Another one is denies the question. No. No. Yes or no question. So, like this, you have to do in your workbook. So, let us see next one. See here. Next, when we see this, asking yes no questions are the most basic type of question. Basic type of question, not like WH, here yes or no, the most basic type of question. You can use them to ask for a simple yes or no answer. Yes or no answer. They usually begin with a verb, including auxiliary verbs. Verb, auxiliary verbs, nothing but here helping verb. Begin with a verb, including auxiliary verbs. Helping verb that comes before the main verb, or modal verbs. Remember, verb, auxiliary verbs, modal verbs. Begin with. So, begin with what? Verb, auxiliary verbs, modal verbs. Modal verbs means can, could, would, should. So, like that. Once again, I will repeat this one. Yes or no questions are the most basic type of question. You can use them to ask for a simple yes or no answer. A response will come in two ways, affirming or denying. Denies, yes or no. Answer. See that opponent answers will come in a two way. Choice, already we have read, no? Two choices, two response. One yes, another no. Yes or no answers. They usually begin with verb, including auxiliary verbs, means here helping verbs or modal verbs. So, they usually begins with a verb including auxiliary verbs, means here helping verbs or modal verbs. This you have to remember to write yes or no questions. Yes or no questions. Let us see here. It is windy today. It is windy today. Helping verb. Is it windy today? Yes. No. Answer. Answer will be what? Yes or no. Helping verb. So, that is what here. Simple move the verb to the beginning. This verb to the beginning. Is it windy today? According to that, if it is, you will say yes. It is windy. Is it windy today? No, it is not. See response. So, that is what. Next, second one, she is sad. She is sad. Is she sad? Question mark. Question mark is very important. So, is she sad? Question mark. Yes. Answer will be the yes or no. Next one, you see, the boat is sinking. The boat is sinking. Is the boat sinking? Is the boat sinking? So, any helping verb which comes from that, if we begin, it will what? Form yes or no question. So, that is what answer will be the what here? Yes or no answer. So, he can bake. Modal auxiliary. See here is here can. Is can. It may be can, might, could, would, should, whatever it may be. Any modal means helping verb. If we take it from there and begin with that helping verb, it will become what? Question. And the answer will be the what here? Yes or no. So, that is the thing here you to be remembered. See, He can bake. He can bake. Can he bake? Can he bake? B-A-K-E. Yes. No. So, in this way, you have to make it what here? Yes or no questions. So, in your workbook, you can see this one. Next one, look here. Suppose just before some 5 minutes, I told you that helping verb will be there. We have to start with that helping verb, then it forms question, yes or no question. Suppose without helping verb, if it is there, means if the sentence statement without what helping verb, if the sentence is there, then what we should do? We have to use what? Operating verbs. What it is here? Operating verbs. Let us see. If the sentence has no auxiliary verbs and the main verb isn't to be, things are a little different. Suppose if we don't have any auxiliary verbs, main verbs, modals, helping verbs or modals which we don't there in sentence, then what we should do? To be things are a little different. You will need to put what? Do or does. Do or does at the beginning of the question. If there is no any verbs, helping verbs, modal, auxiliaries, then what we should do? We have to put what? Do or did at the beginning of the question. Be sure to use the correct tense and form. Do, does, did. According to tense. According to tense, we have to use do, does, did. In this yes, no, yes or no questions, if the sentence not, if it is not there in sentence, verb as well as auxiliary verbs, then we should use what? Do, does, did, according to. Please remember this here. We must be sure to use the correct tense and forms according to tense. For example, did, suppose did. If the sentence is in the past tense, if the sentence is in the past, we can use what? Did. And do, does, according to subject, singular, tense, plural, which one to be used? To be used do or does, according to that question. According to that question, which one to be? Frame it as do, does. If it is a past, directly we can write it did, but not if it is not past. We have to see the subject, then verb, main verb, and which one will come, do or does. That we have to be careful while writing. So that is what. This one is simple. Whatever the helping verbs we have, auxiliary, can, could, was, were, am. So that we have to begin it. If we begin with that, the question will be framed and answer we will get yes, no. Then here Naina plays the violin. Plays, see the verb, plays. We must be careful which verb, operating verb we should use. So, which one? Do, does, did. When we see that verb, Naina plays the violin. Yes, here. Naina plays. Then this is the what here? Verb subject. Then what we should use? Does Naina play the violin? Question mark. Does Naina play the violin? Question mark. Second one. So here because of this yes, does, ed. See, played, plays, played. Naina played the violin. Naina played the violin. Did Naina play the violin? Played, play. Plays, play. Be careful, even a small one letter, the sentence will be what? A mistake. Does Naina play the violin? Naina plays the violin. Naina played, P-L-A-Y-E-D. So, verb, it is in past. So, did Naina play the violin? You see the next one. Naina and Thomas play the violin. Here, subject and persons. There only one person. Here, two person. Then here what? Plays, played, play. Verb. Plays, play, plays, played, play. Then which one to take? Do Naina and Thomas play the violin? Do Naina and Thomas play the violin? So, what I told few minutes before, it is so simple. Using means taking helping verb, we can frame the question yes or no. If it is not there, so here helping verb we cannot say is, was, am, are, were, can, could, might, may, must. Nothing is there helping verb. Auxiliaries, whatever it may be. Modals. Direct main, that verb is there. Subject is there. At this time, we have to see this sentence and which one will be coming. Do, did, does. There, played is there in that sentence. Second one, did we have taken. There, place it is there. Subject one means one person, singular, plural, that is also very important. And place, does. In this third one, here, Naina and Thomas, verb is play. So, which one will come? Do. Do Naina and Thomas play the violin? Like this, you have to do in your what? Workbook. page number 24, you will come some examples, yes or no questions examples. Those examples you have to do. So, we have what here 3 types, even negative, but usually in your text means workbook, we can see that in your workbook question means question forms, there yes or no questions, WH questions, and this question tags, even negative also we can frame it, negative sentence. See, negative sentence means not, we can see there not like that it comes for in your workbook. See, for example, what we can see means in your textbook, write yes or no questions using the statements given below, using the sentence statements, using this word, write yes or no questions using the statements given below. They have given 10 this one statements. According to that you have to frame it, question forms. So, here Jayant has bought a notebook. Has Jayant bought a notebook? Negative, hasn't, negative, hasn't Jayant bought a notebook? Question mark, compulsory you have to put the question mark. So, like this here you have to write it in your textbook. See, one example here I will show two examples. If I say write yes or no questions using the statement given below. For example, here the boys have eaten. Boys have, the boys eaten. See, the boys have eaten. Have the boys eaten? See, negative, haven't the boys eaten? The boys have eaten. Have the boys eaten? Haven't, N-O-T, N''T. Haven't the boys eaten? So, next one here, I am your friend. I am your friend. I am your friend. See this one, helping verb. Am I your friend? Am I your friend? Yes. Have the boys eaten? No. Have the boys eaten? Yes. Am I your friend? Yes. So, yes or no questions. Another one here. Another one here. Lot. Nancy reads a lot. Nancy reads a lot. No verb, what we have seen here. No any helping verb. Are, am, was, must, can, nothing. Nancy reads. then what we should do, what we have done here, same thing. So, here reads, when it is reads, then what we should do, does. See, we have done. Naina plays the violin. Does Naina play the violin? Nancy reads a lot. Then does Nancy read a lot? Question mark. Does Nancy read a lot? Nancy reads a lot. Yes. No. Does Nancy read a lot? Yes. No. Then same thing here. He discovered the truth. Discovered. No helping verb. Discovered. Ed. Played. Naina played. He discovered the truth. Discovered. Played. Then what? There is no any direct helping verb. If it is, easily we used to write, but then what we should do? We have to go through operating verbs. So, did he discover the truth? The truth. He discovered the truth. Did he discover the truth? So, like this, did he discovered the truth? Next one you see, he will be reading. He will be reading the book. We will find here helping verb. He will be reading. He will be reading the book. Will he be reading the book? Question mark. Will this one come like, will he be reading the book? Question mark. Like this. In this way, you have to do in your workbook. So, like that. Another type you can see in your workbook. Just I will show here. Ramanagara, a big is city. See, Ramanagara, a big is city. Rearrangement the jumbled segment into yes or no questions. So, yes or no questions. First we have to rearrange, then we have to frame the question. Yes or no question. So, what we can do here? Here, see, is Ramanagara, is Ramanagara a big city? Question mark. Helping verb is there. Ramanagara, a big is city. Arranging that and writing what? Yes or no question. Is Ramanagara a big city? Is Ramnagara a big city? So, like this here, see this type. Fruits will you get better in Verona. Verona. We have to rearrange first. Fruits will you get better in Verona. So, if it is there in helping verb, no need to worry that we can make it yes or no question easily. If it is not there, then we have to see the question, what means answer what it is there. According to that, we have to take it any does, do, did, which is correct to that what statement. To that statement, which one will be the correct, we have to write it. So, here will you get better fruits in Verona. See, Verona. Will you get better fruits in Verona? Yes, no. So, in this way, Ramnagara, a big, is city. See, even in your workbook, it is there. So, what it is there? Rearrange the jumbled segment into yes or no questions. We have to rearrange it first, then we have to write yes or no questions. Is Ramnagara a big city? Will you get better fruits in Verona? And another one, what, like this. Write yes or no questions using the statements given below. Below there is there. According to that, you must write it. So, like this, here you have to do in your workbook. See, how to form types of questions in English grammar. First one here in your workbook, page number 24, first one here, the questions, page number 24, the question is about this yes or no questions, and write yes or no questions using the statements given below. After that, another a different type, rearrange the jumbled segment into yes or no questions. 10 examples they have given in your workbook related to this yes or no questions. So, that some examples and with definition have explained. So, easily you will be doing in your workbook. So, do it in your workbook, and in my next class, see, we can go WH, asking WH questions. Today what we have seen, asking yes or no questions, and in my next class we can move it, asking WH questions. So, there like this, even we can frame the question, framing question, WH question, maybe what, when, why, that one, that we can see in next class. Today what I have explained, completed this yes or no question in your workbook, that some examples they are given, and do it in that workbook. It is better to do, then only is it is easy to you to understand, and the question if they ask in exams, easily you can what write it without a mistake. So, next class WH questions we will start. Thank you.